Hey YouTube! Getting friggin' cheesed off with the number of friggin' guitars we're doing. So this is Scott's friggin' FGN. You've seen lots of videos in it. So Scott's not entirely happy with the pickups. So I am altering it a little bit. I'm taking these pickups out of this guitar. Another one of Scott's. This is a Washburn with my favourite type of Washburn logo. Kind of reminds me of the Munsters or something. So these are, I think it's a JB and it's the famous set. It's a JB and a Jazz, I think, in this. So he wants me to put them in this. Also got a 5-way switch to put in. This is just a 3-way. I will talk about that when I've done it. It's a special switch you need to buy. You need to buy an Ibanez. It's a Cortec switch to do the 5. It's not just a normal 5-way like at a Strat. It's a fancy one when you're doing what this one does. So I'm just going to do a wee quick strum with this as it is. So neck pickup, which Scott did like. Very high output, that's driving my wee amp. Wee Laney VC15. Middle position. Again, very happy with that. That sounds awesome. But it's I didn't have the tone up full. So neck with the tone up full. Middle. Bridge. Scott doesn't like that. To be honest, I'm not sure I would have changed it. Wouldn't have changed anything in my freaking guitar. If I put the rat pedal on. Pretty good. So I'm going to put these pickups into that guitar anyway. I think part of the problem with Scott is there's other guitar he's got sitting next to it. It's a Team J-Craft Ibanez, like RG, which has the V7 and 8 pickups in it, and that guitar is like $2,000, more than that, something like that, and it's comparing it to what's a £500 guitar. So I don't know. I personally, I don't think I would have changed it, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's fine. He's also wanting a treble bleed on it, which I'm trying to. He's bought 2 treble bleeds and he wants me to try one. So I've tried using one before and I don't like it because I tend to sit on like different. I like having the sort of when you're at 8 or 9, you can sort of clean up, and then you get a bit of a boost when you go to 10, so it doesn't actually get quieter. More like a sort of tone control-y thing, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Yeah, just a quick note. Someone like Macaroon, one of the guys in my live stream, bought one of these and wasn't happy with the neck pocket. And honestly, I have never seen a neck pocket as well done as this. Well, apart from that one for a not super premium guitar. Absolutely flawless. Anyway, so I'll pause it and I'll have a wee shot of the Washburn, so the pickups are like in the Washburn, and then I'll stop this video and then I'll do the work and then I'll do the second half later on tonight, and it'd be nice if I could get this out tonight. Rockin'! So seamlessly switched on to the Washburn. I can't remember what model this is. Oh, does it tell you in the back? It doesn't. So 2008. I think this is the guy from the Black Label Society, Zach Wild's band. I don't think it's Zach Wild though. So this has got 2 volumes on it. So the volume, this is the bridge. Is that the JB? This guitar needs new strings. It's got that feeling of a guitar that's been hanging on the wall for a while. I know that feeling very well. You could really do with playing for an hour to get it up to. just leaving the rat pedal on because that's what I was using for the other one. And then the neck pickup. It'll probably be fixed by the time I put the FGN pickups on it. Something not quite right there. Might just be a dirty part. Go pickups on. I have just thought of something as well. It's possible that these pickups have got braided wire on them, which means that I'm going to have to break into them if I want to add the coil splitting wires. So this might be a really short video. I need to check with Scott whether it really wants me to do that, because this doesn't. No, this doesn't. This does have the treble bleedy thing in it. So see there with the volume. When you turn the volume down, I would suggest that pickup, that do it in this pickup. See, the tone doesn't change when you turn the volume down, so you can just turn it down to there, and it's still the same sound. It just, yeah, I'll give this a bit of a clean when I'm in at it. This is a very nice guitar though. It's the best place for the output jack on a Flying V. Is there, and it hangs pretty well. You can still put your leg through the middle. Normally it's down here somewhere, which is not too bad. I've had one that had an output jack there going in at a vertical angle, and it's just like, just cannot have that, because then you can't put it on your leg and do that. Like, and if you can't do that, what's the point in having a V? So I'll catch up with you later on. It'll be a bit darker. My hair probably won't be wet anymore, and I won't be hungry anymore. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm back. So some I haven't yet worked out why it's doing that. It just looks like the nut's been cut too low. Oh, sorry, I've just worked it out. There was a wee piece of string which fell out, which is obviously stopping the high E on this ringing. So I'll just not play the high E. So this has got the now fitted with FGN pickups. I need to put pickup ring screws on it because it's just held on with scratch plate screws, and it's distorted the pickup ring. So here's the FGN bridge pickup in this guitar, and then the neck pickup. I was using the rat pit right now. The bridge and the neck are the wrong way around now. Go back up front. Kinda still sounds a bit stratty, doesn't it? just ignoring that string that needs to be fidgeted with. But that's not what I've been asked to do, so I'm going to now plug in the FGN with this new 5-way switch. So hold on 2 seconds. Right, someone just come to the door. I shall pause it again. Sorry about that. My pal was over picking up the P-base and he brought me a couple of burgers from McDonald's. I don't ever really go to McDonald's, but if someone's going to buy me a couple of cheeseburgers, I'll just yeah. So Scott's FGN with the Seymour Duncan, I believe it was JB and Jazz pickups in it. The routing in below this was amazing. See the bit, I don't know, I don't have a photo. I could probably I could go for super technology. I'll show you what the routing looks like by just looking in the photos on my phone, and then I can hold it up to the screen. Isn't that technology? Photos. So if you ever break into my phone, it's super exciting stuff. Where is the photo? There, you can see that. That way. Hi, but there, like, see how there's long screws on the Seymour Duncan? This already has a channel there to take it, so the pickup's kind of not balancing up in the air. It does have spongy things in the bottom, but they're only wee spongy things, so it's got like a slot cut in it to take the screw holes. I thought that was pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Just like, you know, when you get down to doing things that are unnecessary really, because I mean, who would have really noticed if you just routed it deeper? But then you lose wood and contact. So it shows you the sort of precision that these things are made for. The tuning pegs are a bit stiff though when I was putting the strings back on again. I'm not sure. I wonder if you could maybe get like a wee 3-in-1 oil, maybe put a wee bit of oil in it or something that might sort them out. Just because they're stiff, when you go to turn them, you have to push quite hard, and then you might go a little bit sharp or not sharp enough. Yeah, so I've still got the rat pedal on. This is the bridge pickup now. It's got a treble bleed in it as well. Which it so clean then. So there's the bridge pickup, neck pickup. And then the middle pickup, middle. See, I would actually say that the middle pickup with the old pickups sounded better. I wonder if maybe that's why they were wired the way they were. But so instead of, we've got the neck pickup, and then we've got neck pickup in parallel, which I've just realised I haven't actually tried apart from the screwdriver, so is it going to work? It is. So this is a special Ibanez 5-way switch, which in position, well, the outside the outside pickups are the same, so it's still neck humbucker in position 5, neck pickup. Position 1 is the bridge humbucker, and then position 3 is both humbuckers. But now in position 4 we've got this wired in parallel, not series. So it sounds 95% of the way to being a single coil pickup, but it's still hum cancelling, so it won't give you noise. That's definitely a single coily sound in it. And the middle pickup. So there's humbucker, and then there's the definitely better. And then position 2 should be, it's the inside coils of these, so it's not holding tune because I've just put these strings back on it. Turn the right one on. So I would say actually it's a really good mod putting the 5-way switch. But as I said there, when you look up eBay, you need to look up the special Ibanez Cortec one. A normal switch doesn't do it. Bit of governor for a bit of distortion. I have to say that I really like this guitar as well. It does the same thing when you're up here, where it sounds more in tune, easier to... There's something, I don't know what it's to do with the circle frets or the compound radius. It seems to be much better to play up here than most guitars are. It's kind of the same up here as it is down here. Like feeling wise, some voodoo thing going on. I'm quite pleased Scott bought this one though, and I'm quite pleased he bought it in this colour as well, because to be honest, if he hadn't, I would probably be looking at this one model myself. But now Scott's got it, I can't buy it. I think it's a really nice pairing with my one, the tehe. But the white is just stunning. And it's like, I think actually the higher up models this do actually come with these pickups anyway, with the Seymour Duncans. I'll maybe do a video at some point. I can't bother doing it just now. We're going to try and put this one out tonight. It's 4 o'clock. I've still got to stitch these together and try and process them, so tonight's video might be a bit later. I did put out the P-Bass video earlier on, just because it's I did the video for my pal. He's going to try and sell it if you're after a P-Bass. I mean, I could see, because Scott's mad into his pedals and stuff like that, I can see where the treble bleed comes in though, because it just gets louder, but it doesn't change sound. Whereas when you when you don't have the treble bleed in, when you turn it down, it's kind of like got it acts a bit like a tone control at the same time. So it's like, yeah, it sounds louder. That makes sense. When you're turning down the volume control on like mine, when you don't have the treble bleed in, when you turn it up, it gets louder, but it also sounds louder. Whereas this, it's the sound stays the same, but it gets louder, but it doesn't sound louder. Does that make that sounds a bit mental, but it's not really mental. It's kind of like what happens with this bass amp. It doesn't sound loud. Look at it though. So you can be sitting there, with the volume at a quarter and going, it sounds fine. And you start turning it up, but it doesn't distort in any way at all. So you just keep turning it up and going, it still doesn't really sound that loud. It doesn't sound that loud, and then you realise that your eyeballs are bleeding, and there's no posters. All the guitars have fallen off the wall. It's just like, but it sounds exactly the same when it's up at aeroplane taking off noises as it does. Well, you can't really play it in the house. It doesn't go quiet enough, but as it does when you're playing along with a drum kit. It was kind of similar sort of thing with this. But it does kind of sound a bit more like what you would think by looking at it. It's a bit less stratty. I think the one of the reasons that other pickup was in it was to make it sound, well, I can see somebody thinking, well, it's a Strat. Kind of is. Arguably it is a bit more angular, but I mean, to me, I thought it looks more like a sort of Charvel or something, something a bit more. So, we'll catch you all later, Sunday stream as usual. I got a bottle of Bucky, which you've seen magically, probably just magically appeared in that, because I just hit pause. So I got a bottle of Bucky for doing up that P-base as well, so I don't need to buy one for Sunday. Rocking, I shall write Alex's name on the back of it so that I can remember to give him a shout out. Yeah, so guitar almost the way there. I think Scott's going to change these tuners though, which I can see why you would put them on if it was a vintagey Strat, but if it's going to be like a turbo speed metal machine, which is kind of is now with these pickups in it. To be honest, I don't think the bridge pickup. I think, to be honest, I'll be given the bridge pickup at some point. The one that when he put it in his Flying V, which I've now put back through next door, is it kind of sounds the same in that guitar as it sort of did in this one, where it's a bit kind of like a bit stratty. You know, it's a bit like maybe like the wee Hot Rails you get. You know, the sort of the single coil sized humbuckers. They've kind of got that sound where it's kind of still a Strat, but like a turbo powered Strat, which is kind of what was in that, as opposed to being a proper humbucker, although it is actually a proper humbucker. I'll just stop talking, see you on Sunday, rock on.